What's up, agents, and welcome back to another Division video. We're at District Union Arena. It's on Legendary, and I'm going to showcase you a build today that is all reds. Now, this isn't necessarily a build that you would run through here solo Legendary, but I'm kind of going to do the demo here just to kind of prove that survivability can go both ways. You can get it on all red, or you don't necessarily need to stack the blues. I see so many videos where people go, I am God mode, I am awesome, and stuff, and they've got so many blues stacked into the builds that they take 3 years to kill an elite, and who wants that, you know? So builds are definitely situational, and I try and get that across in all of my build videos, and that's what I'm going to do here. This is an all red build.
You've got your objective.
We've got the TKB on, but we're not using the King Breaker. Now, the reason you see loot here is that I did a demo. I was pretty much at the end and I had the wrong specialization on, so GG's me. It went really well. Let's see if we can get rid of this drone right off the bat, because these grenades are annoying. So you can see that I've taken some damage. And if you think on heroic, you would be mowing enemies down way quicker than I'm mowing them down now. Knew that was going to get me. I was too focused on getting that purple one. I'm running pretty low on life at the moment. Oh, the yellow one got repaired. But as you can see, I'm, clocking 1 millions here. My life is coming back, and I do promise you this is an all red build. And if you're on heroic, like I said before, we'll be killing things way quicker. So the life restore and things like that will be coming, even faster. Nothing worse than the drones on this bit. Snag them. As you can see, we lose life. Not had to use any med packs yet. You got to play a little bit safer when it comes to not having your shield up. But remember as well, we have got a revive hive on, so we can play pretty dangerous until that is on down. We'll do the harder bit here, then we will back out. Nice the chungus to kind of file up for me. What's this guy doing? Oh, sniper in the back. It's rough. We got them all. I think we got them all. Maybe one left. What's up, bro? And there it is. As easy as that. you know, no real messing. I probably could push on even further. Whether this build would actually clear the legendary, maybe I should try it. Maybe that should have been a better video. But let's head back to the base of operations and run that intro. With the intro done and while we're fast traveling, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, give the video a thumbs up and hit the bell so you are notified when I upload more Division videos. Even better, come over to Twitch and hit follow because I could be streaming live right now. And if you need a community Discord, if you need any help with the Division at all, raids, Regulus, Ravenous, Eagle Bearers, all things like that, you'll find the link for that down below in the description. With all that said, let's get started. So let's check out the build. So we're on Gunner. Gunner's really good straight away for survivability because we get 10% armor on kill. We also get a reload speed buff. Every third reload is 50% faster. You can use the Banshee Pulse if you really want to. We generate 10% total ammo capacity every 60 seconds, which is great in longer fight situations like the one we have just been in. And we get a rate of fire increase on kill by 5%, which is great for slower, more powerful guns like the one I was using. Make sure you spec into assault rifle damage, and then let's flick over and have a look at the guns. So you've got an absolute load of options when it comes to using this build. I use the TKB for this one with the 408 with preservation on. Now this is usually a king breaker that I would usually use. King breaker comes with perfect flatline, the most damage you're going to get out of any gun. It is a little bit wild, but we do control that a little bit as well. Now when it comes to the TKB, we're running all red everywhere else. So being able to put preservation on, along with the armor on kill you get from Gunner, is pretty much all the survivability you're going to need in a heroic. Because you can breeze through enemies. I've just shown you on legendary that it's possible. Breezing through on a heroic, you just got armor for days and days and days and days. And I'll do a Lincoln run at the end. This video will be a little bit longer because the last half of it will be a full Lincoln run. But you just don't need, when it comes to blues, maybe you can put the Picaro's holster on and get a blue that way, but you still get 15% weapon damage. The current state of the game, especially when expertise is in play as well, is that we are so powerful. This TKB hasn't even got any expertise on it. Most of my other guns are between 15 and 20. This Kingbreaker is 21, my Police M4 is 22. All with preservation on, and they absolutely slap. And I can run all reds everywhere else. With the TKB, it's still good enough for strikers without the chest piece because it's 748 RPM, which is fast enough. You'll watch the video, especially in harder missions. You see that the stacks are always almost full, and we don't lose them that quick either. For the mods, you can see I've got crit chance, 20 rounds, crit chance, and crit chance again. Secondary guns, Scorpio would be a great shout. Instead of the FAMAS. The FAMAS I just put in as an option, but you could run the FAMAS. Look at this, 1035 RPM. It is expertise 17, nearly at 110k damage on this build, but with preservation again. And you'll just absolutely fly through missions. When we get to the actual gear, there's other options that you can take as well. So this is where you get your first set of options. I've got a Seska backpack on here. We get 10% critical hit chance, weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage in the other two, in the mod slot and the other minor attributes. I have got expertise level 11 on this. It makes no difference whatsoever. I just had some spare materials and it's a backpack that I use in a lot of my builds because I can change the talent to whatever I need. The talent wise here, I've got Bloodsucker on. Killing an enemy adds and refreshes a stack of 10% bonus armor for 10 seconds and it stacks up to 10 times. And that's why you saw my blue bar get so big. It was like I was running an all blue build, but with all of the damage of an all red build. Bloodsucker is really good. Now, if you feel like when you're running through an heroic mission, preservation and the armor on kill from Gunner is enough, you can take this off and replace it with the gear set backpack that we're going to use, and then put a Seska mask on, Seska gloves on. So this is just for some extra survivability, keeping the build all red, but you certainly don't need it. Now we've got the chest piece, and this is certainly the hardest part to grind, but certainly not that hard at all because it's a core attribute of red. It's Group O. We get 15% critical hit damage, crit damage, crit chance in the attributes, and crit damage in the mod slot. Obliterate, definitely my favourite talent here. But if you're running Bloodsucker and all the other kind of survivability, you can really even push Glass Cannon, especially with a shield. But that's up to you. I get the incoming damage can be a pain and not everybody likes to run it. And then for the last part of the build, we're just going to run 4P Strikers because it's just really good for damage. We get 15% weapon handling, helping us control the TKB a little bit, so allowing us to use perhaps like an AKM as well, if you really wanted to. Some of the more powerful assault rifles. We've got a rate of fire increase, again bringing these more powerful assault rifles right to the forefront, not having to use maps the Police M4, which is rapid anyway, or the FAMAS. And then obviously we get Striker's Gamble, which we're going to get. We've got 100 stacks, giving us an extra 65% weapon damage. Weapon damage, crit damage, and crit chance in the mod slot. In the gloves, weapon damage, critical hit damage. In the knees, weapon damage, critical hit damage. And in the holster, weapon damage, critical hit chance. Pause the video now if you want to see the whole build. But like I said, we could definitely change this to a Seska mask, or any of these to a Seska piece, and put in the Striker's backpack for even more damage. Just run Preservation and just run Gunner and you will be absolutely fine. Use the shield. Put your expertise into your shield as well. That goes across your entire account, so all of your characters will get access to that shield. You don't have to level it up per character. It's a really good, cost efficient way of leveling your skills, and probably with priority. You know, your shield's probably something most people are using. Defender drone, get these leveled up pretty early doors, at least to level 10, and they start to make a huge difference. You can see here I get an extra 20% active regeneration on top of the mod that you can put in that can be maxed at 5%. 25% active regeneration's a lot, and it's really worth it. Even 15% at level 10, which is fairly cheap to get to, and I think most people nowadays can get to level 10. It's really worth it. If we were to have a look at the stat page, you can see with the TKB we've got 59% critical hit chance, 144% critical hit damage, 75% headshot damage, and 21% health damage. That really helped with them harder Black Tusk enemies like the mini tanks that you saw me take down really easily. And like I said before, this is all red, and you'll see how easy. That's rude. I've talked to you about knocking me out of my menu before. I've lost my train of thought, but you'll see how easy I absolutely blast through Lincoln Memorial on this build. It's so easy because of all the armor that we're constantly getting back, mainly due to preservation, and then on top of that with the gunner buff as well. Thank you for watching, agents. Please consider hitting that subscribe button for real builds here with DJ Tickle on YouTube. I really would appreciate it. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Maybe check me out on Twitch, and maybe come and check me out on Twitter because I talk a lot of rubbish over there as well. Thank you for watching, agents, and I'll see you all in the next video. Goodbye.
Got a visual on additional hostiles in the memorial compound. They're moving south. There's a gate between you. It looks closed from here.
Agent, you'll need to find a way to open that gate.
All clear. I repeat, the compound is all clear.
No, that can't be all of them. Check the interior while I get Henry's people to maintain the perimeter.
Possible contact.
Intrusions have turned the memorial into a base. There's an area beneath you with increased security. Isaac can't access data on this location. Stay alert. I don't know what you're walking into.
Careful with those rounds! You want to kill everybody in here? Hear that? Don't get annoyed. I'm not dying to help the camel count.
DC-62 detected.
Heads up. Isaac just ID'd those shells as chemical weapons. Can't afford to let the True Sons escape with those. You gotta find a way to close up that tunnel. According to the schematics Isaac pulled upstairs, we can lock that tunnel door from their control center. That should keep them from being able to transport those mortars. That should keep them from getting more of those mortars.
You think closing the tunnel is smart? Fuck you! You
Back the fuck off!
Good work. Go on and head back up. The team from the campus is taking position inside the memorial.
If you hadn't stopped them, I know they would have used those weapons on us, and we would have ended up like Castle. I can't tell you how relieved I am to have you on our side. Thank you.
Today, we dealt a great blow to the True Sun's infrastructure. We confiscated a massive cache of chemical weapons and eliminated their stronghold near the campus. You should be proud. You saved a lot of lives today.